In Genesis chapter 33, Jacob is now returning to the land of promise, along with his wives, concubines, and flocks. He's about to meet up with his brother Esau, who he had deceived long ago, and who had purposed to kill Jacob. But Jacob is now a significantly changed man. For 20 years, he's been in the school of what goes around comes around. In addition, he has just wrestled with God, and God announced that Jacob has prevailed. He was formerly one who grasped what he wanted, when he wanted it, but now he is one who grasps the Lord, not letting go of him. Furthermore, Jacob now walks with a limp, a continual reminder of his need to rely upon the Lord for strength. In this chapter, Jacob will be granted supernatural favor by his brother Esau. God is clearly protecting Jacob. Here's what we see in verses 1 and 2. Now Jacob lifted his eyes and looked, and there Esau was coming, and with him were 400 men. So he divided the children among Leah, Rachel, and the 2 maidservants. And he put the maidservants and their children in front, Leah and her children behind, and Rachel and Joseph last. So Jacob's brother Esau is coming with 400 men. This does not look good. In response, Jacob divides his family into 3 groups, no doubt a strategic move to minimize casualties in the event of conflict. Verses 3 and 4. Then he crossed over before them and bowed himself to the ground 7 times until he came near to his brother. But Esau ran to meet him and embraced him and fell on his neck and kissed him, and they wept. So Jacob crosses the river and he bows before Esau 7 times, a demonstration of great respect, the respect of a king. Esau runs and embraces his brother, and together they weep. God has changed Esau's heart. Either the change took place over the years, in which case the 400 men were there to provide help, or more likely, the change took place over the night, in the context of Jacob's wrestling match with God, in which case the 400 men were there to do battle. Either way, it is God who has brought about the change. God can change hearts, even the hardest of hearts. He has changed the heart of Esau, and in the book of Acts, he changed the heart of Saul of Tarsus, from the number 1 persecutor of the Christian church to the number 1 proclaimer of the message he had previously opposed, transforming him into the Apostle Paul. In the same way, he can change the hearts of wayward loved ones, and he can change our hearts to become more devoted to him. Let's be those who trust God to change the hearts of people in his time, in his way, and for his glory. And let's be those who are open to the possibility of God changing our hearts first. Thanks for listening.